hands-off kind of says it all, right? And that's the message today, is hands off everything. When he was reelected, I think it really woke a lot of people up because they realized that, there is a way possibly to destroy our democracy and turn us into a dictatorship.
The second election is much more sobering because we realize it's not a fluke. It's a strategic plan that got him to office the second time.
I have a 1-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter, and I'm exceedingly concerned about their futures. My wife and I are, legally married in the state of Minnesota, and so of course we're kind of, looking at our family structure, and we're seeing how trans rights are under attack right now, and we're worried about what that domino effect could look like for all marginalized communities.
Give yourselves a hand for coming out and standing up for justice.
It's been really heartbreaking. My parents were activists, and as a girl, I was growing up in the 70s. I was always told by my parents that things were getting better, that things would be better, and I can't even describe how disheartening it is to know that my children are going to have to deal with things that I just assumed were never going to be an issue for them.
I was born in this country. I was born in Texas, and I've had a lot of people tell me, for years now, saying I don't belong in this country. I've had people say I shouldn't have citizenship because my parents weren't permanent residents when I was born. And this is just letting people know I'm not leaving the country. It says 我是美国人, that is, I'm an American. 我不要走, says I'm not leaving. And says I speak English better than you.
All the people who are serving our country and have done so for a long time, who are being let go, all the expertise in terms of scientific research. I'm very worried that we're going to have a brain drain, because if there's no intellectual freedom, we close our libraries, we don't fund research, we don't fund education, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Everything he's doing is anti-democracy, and he knows it. It's part of their plan. So, we better rise up. The oceans are rising. We need to too.
I feel blessed to be able to be here, and I want to represent the veterans who couldn't be here. I think it's important, and as you can see by the size of the crowds, a lot of people share my views.